Hello, good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fabulous day and that you are well. It is another beautifully blustery day here in England. Very, very Dickensian because they're very dark clouds, but I love it. It's very atmospheric and all of the leaves are sort of moving around in swirls. It's absolutely awesome. And if you don't button up your coat or your jacket, it flaps about like you have a cape, So it's pretty awesome. I'm in the car because I've had to set off early to Aldi. I have some things to post, so I have to hit up the post office, and then I have to do a small shop at Aldi. Honestly, sometimes I think that I've sorted everything out, but then it feels as though the devil is in the detail. And it's just more stuff, just mushrooms that I need to get and to prepare for. So yesterday we made some lasagna and it was amazing lasagna. Everybody was raving about it. And even though I made one of the biggest dishes that we have, completely finished, everybody really loved it. I was trying out a new recipe. It's from a British chef called John Kirkwood. You should go check out his channel because he does some really fabulous recipes, especially British food recipes as well. I know lasagna isn't technically speaking British food, but he used to make it for his pub. So it's fabulous, but it's a completely different way of making lasagna. And I definitely converted, even though it is quite a faff, but the end result is worth it. So that was fun. And then it got really quite busy because we had to go to a presentation evening. My oldest son, we had to go and collect his A-level certificates, which were being handed to them in a ceremony. And so that was quite fun. By the time we got back, I was really tired. I ended up going to bed straight away. And then this morning it's just been go, go, go. There's loads of laundry to get done, loads of last minute things to do. My girls had their Christmas party today and they'd forgotten to tell me that they were required to bring in some food until the last minute. So I was running around looking through the pantries to get something that they could take to school because first of all, number one, you're not supposed to bring anything that contains nuts in it or is made within a factory that has nuts because it's a nut-free school. And then secondly, the requirement was that everything had to be sealed in packets. And so you couldn't do anything homemade, which I think is such a shame because my kids love baking and they would have loved to bake some cookies to take along or something. So anyway, in the end, we found some wrapped up old bits of mud lines, which they took to school with them. So that was... yeah, it was hectic. I was running around in my pajamas trying to find what to give them. But yeah, I'm putting off having to go because it looks like the Aldi is going to be heaving. But that is that. That is another sunny day with bits of rain and blusteriness. You wouldn't believe that it was raining a few minutes ago. But hey ho, here we go.
Very windy outside.
Yeah, very, very windy. See? Raining. And quite a warm day as well. I'm back now and I got some Melton Mowbray pork pies. Everybody loves these. That's one so good. Yeah. And I got some cooking chocolate because we're going to be making some Rocky Road. This is going to be wonderful. The kids love Rocky Road. My husband did a mission to the market today and he picked up some streaky bacon for the little pigs in blankets on Christmas Day. Can't have Christmas without those. And bless him, he knows his wife. He bought me some oxtail. So I'm going to be making myself some oxtail soup. I think probably tomorrow or something else like that, right? Air fryer is going off. It's got fish fingers and hash browns. I'm going to check if these are cooked. All right. I'm wearing my Christmas jumper today and some jeans. And I've got my Christmassy earrings on. I'm wearing a belt, so I have to suck my gut in. But yeah. Cool.
It was really good. Yippee!
How was the Christmas party?
Really, really good. We ate lots of sweets and I ate 10 sweets.
10 quality streets. Oh. Hello, darling.
And I
It's
also
after 3 o'clock and we're starting the fire now. The temperatures have dropped a little bit and it's just a little bit nippy. Oh, I can already feel the warmth. Just after 3:30 now, and the temperatures have just suddenly dropped. It's really, I'm just feeling a little bit cold, so I've had to change into something warmer. So even though that other Christmas jumper is really quite nice, it's not quite as warm. Dinner today is going to be the chicken soup that I've made before, the cold buster chicken soup. The kids are going to help me with making a dessert. That's going to be something with blueberries. I have some frozen blueberries, which we'll use to make like a blueberry crumble. It's a very easygoing day today, which is pretty good. I'm trying to catch up on the laundry still. And yeah, trying to deal with all the stuff that's to do with Christmas, and yeah, all very exciting. Trying to get the house nice and cozy, and we'll be able to sit by the fire and have some nice hot drinks and get that nice cozy Christmas feeling going. The girls only have one more day left before they go on half term, and then everybody will be around the house. They'll be doing the chores, etc. And yeah. Huh? We'll have salsa soon enough, Boo Boo. Huh? I found it on the floor. Hi, so we've had dinner now, and whilst I'm waiting to do my daughter's hair, which we're having to do in the evening rather than the morning, because it's been a struggle to try and get them to wake up early on time in the morning. So even though they've still got just one more day left of school, they've basically been behaving as if they've been on holiday for the last 4 days, and it's not their fault because the school spends most of the time just letting them watch Christmas movies at school, so they don't feel like they're learning. So anyway, fair enough. But I thought I could share with you some perfumes. So normally when I'm not feeling all that great, I'm not into having any perfumes on me. I tend to stick with just the Thieves blend, the 4 Thieves blend, the medicinal essential oil blends. But when I'm not feeling well, I don't want any perfumes on me. But now that I'm feeling better, actually today was the first day that I put on a perfume again in quite a while. And so I wanted to show you this perfume that I really love, and it's Chanel No. 5, which I never expected to actually like. I never considered this personally for me. However, my kids and my husband bought it for me for Mother's Day last year. And I really love it. So that's how much of a dent I've made in it since Mother's Day last year, because I actually quite wear it quite a lot. So aside from the fact that it's a really beautiful and classic bottle, I like how it's quite a nice powdery woody scent. It's very sophisticated and charming perfume. Certainly when I wear it every time, I feel very, very sophisticated. So the top notes for me, they don't really matter as much. It's more about the dry down. So despite the fact that the top notes, obviously I love them. It's got ylang and neroli as well as lemon. Those don't stay on me that much. For some reason, when it comes to perfumes, for me, the top notes are only on me for literally a couple of minutes, and it moves straight to the base notes. So for me, the base notes are what really get it. So it's got vetiver, which is quite a really nice dry, and I think that's what adds to the powderiness, because it's got a really lovely dry scent, of which I have the vetiver essential oil as well, and I do like using that. Sometimes I'll just dab the vetiver on me in a carrier oil. And then it's also got musk and sandalwood, and sandalwood is another one that I really quite like. And actually all of my 3 favorite winter perfumes, so these are the ones that I tend to wear in winter more often, and they all have sandalwood in them. So this one is gorgeous. It's just a really, really gorgeous perfume, and I love it, and I will definitely be getting more of that, even though I didn't necessarily choose it for myself. The next one is another French one. It's called Madame Grès, which, don't you just love the Art Deco style bottle? It's very Art Deco, very simplistic. You can see there are some similarities to how this is. So this one, it's like a floral woody scent, quite syrupy and quite warm and spicy. And that's because the base notes have got patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, and leather. So it's got quite a lot of sweetness to it. Now, it also has pineapple. So when you get it, the first top note that you get is this. It's got like an incredibly spicy pineapple scent, but it dries down to something that is less sweet. And I do think that this one, if you're somebody who isn't familiar with perfumes and giving them a chance until they've dried down, you might think that, oh no, this is too overpowering. But this is so lovely in winter. It's just so cozy and so warming. I love this one. And then the last one, which is the one that I tend to pick up a lot more in winter, is this Grès. Again, it's from the same house as Grès. So Grès, they are a French house, and they do very affordable perfumes that are really good quality, and they last for ages. So this one, you put it on, so on me, this is about 8 hours. It will still be on me, and on my clothes, even longer on my clothes. And this is Cabochon, right? Which is a very strange one. I didn't expect. Well, when I first got this, I initially didn't like it, right? But then after it's dried down, I realized that, oh my gosh, this is actually a very unique and distinctive scent. So it's quite an earthy, woody, sour leather, or perhaps sour cherry. So if you're used to, say, fragrances that have sour cherry, that have got this sourness, but not in a bad way. It's a very mature fragrance, definitely, for sure. It's got a bit of edge of masculinity to it, and I think that comes from the tobacco. So this is a tobacco vanilla leather kind of fragrance. So very, if you've ever tried Tom Ford's tobacco vanille or Tom Ford's ombre leather, there will be some tiny echoes of that, because on the dry down, it's also got the vetiver patchouli, sandalwood again, and tobacco. Oh, sorry, for the grey, the base notes, patchouli, sandalwood, vetiver, and leather. So this is another leather one, although the leather in here is nowhere near as strong as it is in this one. And the patchouli, right, you'll see the differences here. The patchouli mixed with some of the sweeter notes. It's got a slightly sweeter scent in it, but here, because it's mixed in with the vetivers and the tobacco, it's not quite as sweet or as overwhelming. As I said, with this one, you get like a really like a sour, and so I quite like this. And you know, I've made quite a dent in it because when you get it, it's actually quite full. But I love it in winter. It's got such a really cute vintage feel bottle that I love. Yeah, so these are my 3 favorite perfumes that I wear in winter. So the Chanel No. 5 is also all year round, because I also do wear this in summer when I want to feel sophisticated and charming. And that's the beauty of this particular fragrance, is that it works throughout the year. Even in summer, I can still wear this and it doesn't feel overpowering. So anyway, I thought that would be fun to share this, especially since I'm feeling, I think it's a sign that I'm definitely back to 100%, because when I'm back into my perfumes, it means that there's nothing that is obstructing my enjoyment of the perfumes. Right, I'm off to do my daughter's hair now, and that's probably going to take me about an hour and a half or so. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Hopefully you've enjoyed the vlog, and thank you so much for staying with us today. It's the first day that I've been able to do a proper farewell. Most of the times things just, you know, careen out of the way, and then next thing I know, I'm waking up the next morning and it's like, oh, I have to edit the vlog. So it's quite nice to be able to do, you know, an ending, a salutation to the vlog. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, blue skies, health, and happiness. Bye.